Joseph Bernacki. We're talking about the city's emergency preparedness plan, and it's Emergency Preparedness Week. Good morning, Joseph.
Good morning, Rochelle, and good morning, Winnipeg. Yeah, it's always a pleasure having Mike Olczyk on our show. We've chatted with you many times before. He's our emergency management coordinator for the city of Winnipeg. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Joe. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we're covering Emergency Preparedness Week, as Rochelle mentioned on the top of the hour today. For few folks just tuning in, what happens during that week here in the city?
So this is a week to draw attention and bring attention to emergency preparedness. So things that you can do as an individual to prepare for emergencies and disasters. And what we're doing here today is we also prepare as a city to support our citizens when something happens or if something happens. So yeah, we're here to show you a demonstration of what we can do.
So cameraman Kenny's showing your emergency social services team here. Talk to us about what these folks would do in the event of an emergency. And you know, we're in a reception center, a temporary one inside a community center. Kind of what happens?
Sounds great. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, so we've got a city's emergency social services team. So it's a great group of people that are very skilled at supporting citizens. So when something happens, from a house fire up to a large-scale emergency and disaster, this group of people who are available 24/7 throughout the year will support citizens. So you know, tending to their basic needs, stabilizing the emergency situation, and providing support.
And we've got a number of different organizations that are going to be speaking to me and to us throughout the show today. Talk to us. You know, we've got Salvation Army, Kenny's showing, New Journey, Housing. What these organizations assist with in emergency responses.
Sounds good. So when we set up a reception center to support citizens, there's a role that the city will play. So we'll register individuals, get to understand their needs, and then depending on the emergency and the needs of the individuals, we'll engage other service providers and partners. So as you noted, we've got a lot of our great partners here today. You're going to speak with them as we go through the morning to understand their agencies and their roles and what they do to support Winnipeggers in the event that they're affected by an emergency or disaster situation.
And before we wrap up this segment this morning, Mike, there's also, this is very important information, currently a fire ban update for the city of Winnipeg. What can you tell us?
That's right. Yeah, we've got very dry conditions within Winnipeg as well as throughout Manitoba right now. So we have a fire ban in place for the city of Winnipeg. So again, one of those pieces to be very, very careful given the dry conditions right now.
Where can the public go to get more information about Emergency Preparedness Week? It's always good to ask.
You can go to winnipeg.ca/emergency preparedness. We've got a free online course called Ready Winnipeg, and as well, big thanks to our partners at the East Elmwood Community Centre and the General Council of Winnipeg Community Centres for having us here today.
Always a pleasure chatting with you, Mike. We're going to be back in the 7 o'clock hour as Kenny was showing the number of different organizations here that are going to be speaking with us. So stay tuned for more details on Emergency Preparedness Week here on CTV Morning Live.
Thank you, Joseph.